Hey everybody, I trust that you've all been great and that you've been doing well since the last video. The year is coming to an end, 2016 is coming to an end, and as I thought about this video, I was just reflecting upon my own life and thinking about what it is that I should share with you this week. And one thing that has been on my mind ever since I started thinking and reflecting was um, just starting, the word starting and beginning, starting now, whatever it is um, that we've always wanted to start it, or whatever it is that we want to begin. And I felt that the topic for this time, for this moment, um, would be start now. When I look back at my own life up until now, there's so many ideas that go through my mind every single day. So many plans that I that go through my mind, and so many things that I've always wanted to start. So many things that I still want to start. But there's one thing that keeps jumping out is I realize that I don't get to start them within the time that I want to start those particular things that I have, all these ideas that I have. Um, Looking at myself and looking at my own life, I consider myself to be a person who analyzes and thinks, which is good. But for the most part, I feel I overanalyze certain aspects and certain things, which in a way holds me back from actually starting um, whatever it is that I want to start as soon as possible. And in some cases, I've started much later than I should have. And honestly speaking, there wasn't anything that was holding me back other than me trying to analyze and getting everything in line. And for some other cases, there's some of the things that I up until now have not gotten to do because I'm trying to look for the perfect moment. I'm trying to find the right time. I'm trying to find the right things that I need to put in place before I can begin. But you know what I've realized is that there will never be a better time than now. And after realizing that, I'm actually just beginning to realize that. But after looking at that, I've changed the way I look at things. And now every time I think about something that I want to get going, I begin and do it now. And looking at my own life and even my friends' lives, as we spoke and just share different things, they always have these good ideas and good things. And every time you ask them what it is that is stopping them from doing them, you realize the greatest percentage it's them. They have no particular reason. They're trying to get the right moment, just like myself, trying to get the perfect time, trying to get the perfect people, trying to get the perfect things, and trying to get everything that they need to get this started. But you know what? We've all come to a conclusion, and I myself, even after speaking to other people, successful people that have had the privilege to talk to and share with and have them share their experiences and stories with me, is that they always say, you know what, there's no better moment to start than now. They always just jump in and step in whatever it is that they've thought about and wanted to do, and they get it going. And don't get me wrong, I shouldn't say that we should just get up and do whatever it is that comes to our minds right away without thinking through them. We've got to think through the things that we want to do, but we have to also realize that we cannot have everything in place before we can start. That sometimes, and in most cases, we've got to start and then adjust and work on things and adapt and work on the different things along the way as we get them better. And as is most the case for most successful people, they started, they had ideas, they believed in them, yes, they did some research, but then they started and got them rolling. And some of them would not even have known how a product or idea, whatever it is that they thought about, whatever it is that they wanted to start, they would never have known how it would have turned out had they started. And they would probably never have gotten all the information, everything that they want to get going before they start. And so, based on my own experience, as I said, I try to find the right moment. I try to find the perfect things and try to align everything before I start. And I realized that will probably never happen. There will probably never be a better time to start than now. And my main reason of talking about this and sharing the story is to just encourage you guys to start whatever it is that you wanted to start, to challenge you. And by starting, there's so many things. So people who have, some of us have had ideas probably in our minds, We've heard about them, but we've not done anything about them. We've not even written them down. We've not even tried to implement step one or step two of those ideas. We've not even tried to brainstorm with people who are knowledgeable in those different aspects of businesses or industries or whatever it is that looks like in order for us to move us to the next step. And by that, by this, I talk about different aspects. I'm not just going to narrow it down to businesses. Simple things, or not even simple things, very important things. Sorry about that. Is business, going to the gym. There's so many of us who have always wanted to start working out, or some of us took a break from gym and we have been looking to get back, and we're always coming up with reasons why we cannot start or why we cannot get there. Or today is not the perfect day, or you know what, tomorrow I have this going, and we've not done it. Some of you have always wanted to start eating healthily and living a healthy life, but you've not even made the steps to researching and finding out the foods that you need in order to get to you to where you want, in order to create that perfect healthy meal. We've not even gone online to look those things up, or even ask our friends or people even who stay with us or who work with us about how we can progress and look for the good meals and look for the healthy meals to get started. Some of us have always probably wanted to join soccer teams. Some of you all know what your goals and what your aspirations are. But one thing you know is that unless we get that going, unless we take that one move or that first step, we will never, no one will get anywhere. So I'm encouraging you today to take that step as the year comes to an end. I think this is the perfect time to reflect upon the things that you've wanted to do throughout the year but have not gotten the chance to do it. And probably in most cases, it's been time. It's been not finding the right time to do that, not finding the right moment to do that. Maybe some of you have always wanted to better your relationships or your friendships and talk to this person about different things, about communicating or getting better in certain aspects, but you've always procrastinated or pushed it forward or tried to find the perfect moment to do it. Now is the time. If there's one thing that I've learned and that I'm reminded of day in, day out, is that we are only guaranteed of now. We do not know what tomorrow holds. We do not know what the next minute or even the next hour holds. All we know and all we have is now. And so there's no better time to start rolling whatever it is that you've wanted to do, start getting whatever it is that you wanted to do, to start that business, to step into the gym, to start eating healthily, to build up the relationship, than now. Now is the better time. Now is the best time. Now is the perfect time to get that going. So I encourage you, I challenge you as the year ends for you to step in and to do the things you've always wanted to do. Les Brown says that you do not have to be great in order to start, but you've got to start in order to be great. So as we all move into the new year, let us even now actually rolling this back. We don't have to wait for the new year. And I think that's another thing yet again. We look forward to a new year beginning. We set this resolution, we say, oh no, January 1st, I'm gonna get these things rolling. I'm gonna set my goals and I'm gonna start working on them. You don't even have to wait for the year begins. And we're not even sure that year is gonna come by or that we're gonna get into that first day. Now is the moment. So I encourage you guys. I challenge you to start now and to start this going. I'll leave this with you, and I do wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Keep well and ciao.